Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will see how long to wait for a second pregnancy. If it's the first time you view our videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. For more information, please click the links in the description. Some parents prefer to wait until their child has already acquired relative autonomy or goes to school. Others, on the other hand, wish to give him a little brother or a little sister as soon as possible. So how long is it better to wait before embarking on a second pregnancy? An American study has revealed that an excessively small gap between two pregnancies, here 6 months between the birth of the first child and the start of a new pregnancy, multiplies the risks of a premature birth, as well as the risk of death at birth. Other problems may arise, they are less worrying but should not be overlooked. For example, intrauterine growth retardation, which in turn leads to low birth weight. As for the mother, a second pregnancy in the same year can be really exhausting, because the body needs time to recover and replenish, among other things, its iron stores. Without counting the pounds that are not yet lost. They will be all the more difficult if those of a second pregnancy are added to it. If you had complications during childbirth, a cesarean, for example, your doctor will also advise you to wait. In general, the risk of complications is really high when the difference between the two pregnancies is less than 6 months. Conversely, other studies have shown that a gap of more than 4 years between two pregnancies also has consequences. It increases the risk of low birth weight, as well as that of miscarriage. A difference of more than 6 years increases the risk of death at birth. It further increases the likelihood of a miscarriage. Regarding the mother, the longer the interval between two pregnancies, the greater the risk of preeclampsia, pregnancy-induced hypertension associated with excess protein. As a rule, the risk of problems becomes very high if the difference is more than 10 years. A last study concludes that the ideal difference between two pregnancies, i.e. between childbirth and the onset of a new pregnancy, is between 18 and 23 months. The risks of prematurity, stunting, and low birth weight are the lowest here. The relationships between children by gap, whether children are close together or far apart, there are good and bad sides in both cases. If your children are close, the elder who is not yet completely independent could feel a strong feeling of jealousy towards his little brother or his little sister. Some want so much that we take care of them as we do with the smallest. They go so far as to regress by finding bad habits, for example, peeing in their pants. The advantage of having close children is that they share the same interests relating to their age. They can therefore play together, watch the same television programs, and thus develop a great bond. On the other hand, close brothers and sisters will more often maintain competitive relationships. Be careful then that they do not automatically compete on everything they do. Regarding more distant children, for example with a gap of more than 5 years, they will certainly have little or no common activity, but that will not prevent them from feeling very close, while the older one will develop a role protective of the little one, which for parents is very touching to see. The little one will take his big brother or his big sister as a model, and will often want to make himself bigger than he is, for example, by becoming clean more quickly. Thank you for watching. You can watch more videos by clicking the links in the description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.